Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great. Hope you're having a great weekend so far. And welcome to this video on Bitcoin. We'll do a full update. We'll talk a little bit about next week, what to expect in terms of economic events. Obviously, on Tuesday we have another ETF deadline, which, to be honest, I mean we can spend time talking about what the effect is going to be, but I think it will not really have an effect. We already got two ETF deadlines on Friday. They were both delayed, so I expect the same for this one. It's also, again, not a major asset manager, so yeah, I don't see why that would boost the markets. But apart from that, obviously right now it's the weekend, so volume is relatively low. So right now it's at around $11 billion, which is actually pretty low. I mean, last week we were still about $1 billion higher. But that does mean that right now, while the volume is low, more capital will flow into the markets in the next 24 hours, and that is going to make the market move. All right, so that's what I wanted to talk about. It seems to me like technically, and let me adjust the camera real quick. It seems to me that a range really is most likely. Now, a range does mean that volatility is to be expected. Right now, it seems that the strongest support level is around 35,700. Yesterday, we talked about the lower support of the range. That could potentially also be lower, but that is something we'll see. All right. For now, it seems like we're actually pretty solid in this area right here between 37,500 as a resistance and then 35,700 as a support. That seems to be the situation right now. All right. If you take a look at all of the statistics right now around Bitcoin, if you take a look at, for example, the open interest, what you'll see is that it's relatively low. It's growing a little bit over the course of today and this weekend. It's been relatively steady, but it's I mean it's not what it was last week, right? Last week it was pretty volatile, pretty high at times, pretty low at times. So we'll see in the next 24 hours which way that will go, all right? Because it could technically go both ways. And I also think if I have to say what I think in terms of volatility, I think it will be both ways. I think in the next 24 hours we'll see some spikes down, we'll see some spikes up, the volume will increase, and then what I expect is stability, all right? We had a lot of volatility last week, and now there are not that many crypto-specific catalysts. If you take a look at the dollar strength index, you'll see that's still bearish. So that could be a positive influence for Bitcoin. But the ETF news was of course very, very relevant last week. It still is very relevant. But there's no deadlines, no things that are making the market move directly for now. And I think with the expectations that the ETFs will still be expected early next year, that's still bullish, all right? And that's enough reason for well, at least a strong Bitcoin still, all right? And if we talk about economic news next week, that's also not that much. I mean, Wednesday we have jobless numbers, and that's about it, all right? So everything right now points towards a relatively quiet week. I expect volatility in the next 24 hours, but after that, I do think, stability is going to be the word of the week. Perhaps lower volume, perhaps a little bit more action for altcoins, but that's what I expect for now. I will, of course, keep you updated throughout the week, but those are my thoughts for now. If you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. If you want to discuss anything, let me know as well. And if you're interested, as you can see around the screen, in my premium or signal group, links to that will be down in the description, so you can check that out. All right, that's up to you. For now, though, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.